Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am doing the Harbor Ripple Vase from Resin Mold Box September 2026 box. One of my daughters asked if I would make this for her in her favorite color green. So I am doing a green and white marble effect. The green mica is from Nick Pro, and I have my Satori white pigment paste from Eye Candy. And I am just going to marble it together, give it some green variation throughout the white, give it some veining, and see how it comes out. This little vase takes 5.5 ounces, and it has that section in the middle where you actually put the vase, I don't even know what you would call it, vase hole maker, into the vase, and you stick it into the bottom, so it gives it that cavity in the middle. And I guess you could remove it too if you didn't want to use it as a vase to hold flowers. It's kind of like a bud vase. It's tiny, so you're not going to get too many things into it. So I have my Satori white mixed up, and I just put a little bit of the green that I have mixed up in a different cup and put it through the green, put it through the white, and then took my popsicle stick and just ran it through the white and the green, gave it a little bit of a stir there, and then I'm just pouring it that way, and I'm going to keep doing it that way, just a little amount at a time, a little bit of green into the white, pour it, a little bit more green into the white, pour it, and stirring in between so you can get that marble effect in that cup to begin with. And add some more white into there. And then I'm going to grab my green and get that in there. This is kind of a grass green color. Her favorite color is green. So I always try to do something for her in the green colors. You don't want to overmix this either, because then it'll just become a light green throughout. And you do want to try to keep that marble veining through the piece. I've done this a few times on different pieces. I've done it in black and white, and you do get a lot of variation of gray when you do black and white, but it looks really pretty. I liked it. This is probably one of the easiest things you can do to get such a big, impactful outcome. Very little effort, and the results are always really nice. There are so many different colors you could put into your white to get this kind of effect. The pink would look really good. The blue would look really good. Of course, the black and white is classic. So really, put any color in there and you're going to get really good results from it. I think the ripples on the side of this vase will add to that effect as well. Might make it a little bit more pronounced, I guess. We'll have to see when it's time to demold it. Maybe more authentic is the word I'm looking for. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and share my videos out. I am trying to reach that monetization stage before they change it. I'm very close. I just need a little bit of help. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. It is free for you, but it would help me greatly. All right, I am just going to put this on a little bit of a fast forward here. All I am doing is continuing with the white and the green, marbling it and pouring just a little bit at a time until we get to the top of this mold. So we don't need to see me do that for the next 4 minutes. It's pretty straightforward. Anybody could do this. If I can do this, you can do this. Just continue back and forth and you will eventually get there. All right, now that we have reached the top, I am just pouring a little bit of green on there, spraying it with some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to set it aside. See you on demold. All right, let's see how this came out. It has been sitting for 2 days now. I was sidetracked and busy with some other things going on. So let's get to demolding this and see how it looks. This mold is pretty tough. So I'm going to spray a little bit of isopropyl alcohol down there. Try to loosen it up. I think because of the ridges, it's going to be a little bit tough. And it's the first time pouring this mold. It always seems to be a little bit tougher on the first pour. Let's see if I can smush this around in there and get it loosened up. Hopefully we'll get it to pop right out. One little spot there is not cooperating. That should be better. Oh yeah, that's coming down easier now. All right, we'll roll this down on itself. Pull the top out. Ah, the middle stayed in there. All right, so, oh, geez. The middle doesn't want to come out. How are you supposed to get this out of there? That's really tight. It does not want to wiggle. Maybe if I spray some isopropyl alcohol down in there, that'll help it. But I don't know how because I can't move it anyway. There's no way to wiggle it. Not sure what to do here. Stick my finger in there and see if I can twist it. Okay, please hold. I'll be back. We have some movement. Holy cow, that was really stuck in there. That was super stuck. All right, putting my finger in there and twisting like crazy is what finally loosened it. I like that. I like the pattern. You know, I didn't even notice when I was looking at the mold that it had that ridged pattern at the top. I thought when I saw it that I had an air bubble. Now I'm checking my mold. It does have that pattern. That is pretty. I like that. The marbling looks pretty good. Got a little bit of overage right there that I'm going to have to sand down a little bit sticking out. But that looks really good. I like the color. What do you think? Not too bad. Needs sanding on the bottom. I cut my thumb trying to get it out. So be careful with those edges. I did have a little bit of the green and white left over, so I stuck it into my butterfly. So we might as well take that out and see how that came out. I had a little bit started in there of a very pale yellow that I used. So we have 3 different colors there. That looks pretty good. Probably would have looked better if I hadn't used that pale yellow there on the very bottom, but hey, what you can do. You just fill up your extras into something, right? All right, that is it for me. What do you think of this vase? Here are a few final pictures for you.
Little jars lined on the table, every color. Mountain treasures in my hands, liquid dreams turning into play.
Thanks for watching.